What once was a naval proving ground to test reconditioned battle guns during World War II is now more widely known as the nation's leading center for nuclear energy research and development, the Idaho National Laboratory. Throughout the year, EastIdahoNews.com has been highlighting INL's 75th anniversary with a series of stories exploring its history, different research projects, and major accomplishments. But what does the laboratory's future entail? I had the opportunity to sit down with INL Director John Wagner.
It is exciting times here at this laboratory. The growth, the vibrancy, the impact we're having.
Wagner said that moving forward, the lab is expected to continue to grow. There are currently about 6,200 employees. He said last year, INL hired around 800 additional staff.
This fiscal year, when we end, I think it'll be somewhere around 650 new staff members. So workforce is incredibly important for our future success. I do anticipate us growing on the order of 500 to 1,000 additional staff per year for the next several years.
Wagner said one of the biggest risks to the laboratory's continued success is not having enough qualified staff with the right skills at the right time. They are always searching.
We're always looking for new staff. We're looking for interns to feed what I call our talent pipeline, working with our local Idaho universities and beyond, working with our community colleges, particularly College of Eastern Idaho, but others as well, trying to make sure that we are getting the right talent that we need to execute our mission.
What do you think attracts people to work at INL?
We do the coolest stuff. So, I can speak for myself, but I think it's not an uncommon story. So there's a lot of opportunities for people who are like nuclear engineers or mechanical engineers, chemical engineers. So there's a lot of opportunities, cybersecurity experts, power engineers. And they can work in the private sector, they can work in academia, they can work in national labs. We're able to do some of the most interesting, innovative, bleeding edge work that has a direct impact to everyday citizens through our federal agency sponsors.
INL has been important to Idaho's economic impact. In the last fiscal year, the impact in the state alone was $3.5 billion, he said.
That's a massive economic impact. We're the largest private employer on this side of the state.
I asked him what he thinks the next 75 years will bring, and he believes that INL's research will be largely focused on nuclear energy, but also fusion energy and areas related to small nuclear reactors for space and defense applications.
Last but not least, you can't read anything or see any publications where you don't hear all the excitement about artificial intelligence. We're right there as well. We see artificial intelligence enabling our research as well as enabling efficiencies in our management of the laboratory.
INL's future is promising as it continues to develop, create, and contribute to everyday life.
I think our future in the next 75 years is only constrained by our imagination of what's possible.
In Idaho Falls, Andrea Olson, EastIdahoNews.com.